movie theater because they were shutting it down, and we wanted to like not have to act like it was a library. But we just walked out of the movie Richard Jewell. Now, Leah, you wanted us to come and see this movie. Why?
Tonight, right now, midnight, is the official day that Trump will be impeached in the House. He will be only the third president in history, United States history, besides Andrew Jackson and Bill Clinton, to ever be impeached. He's being impeached because there's a trial in the media. He was being impeached because he was never supposed to win in 2016. And this movie was about a man, a hero, who saved lives during a bombing in Centennial Park.
But the media ripped him to shreds.
Atlanta, Georgia, during
falsely
the Olympics.
accused him.
The media
destroyed his life.
They destroyed his life, and the FBI is the same FBI, J. Edgar Hoover's FBI. I love that Richard Jewell's lawyers have a sign in the background. It says something about what? Fear your government.
I fear my government more than I fear terrorists.
Exactly. And right now, you know, it's surreal what's going to happen, but here's the good news. Here's the good news is that in the scripture today, Psalm 56, verse 7, it says, they laid a net for me, but the pit that they dug for me, they will fall in themselves. And while Richard Jewell, he had a heart attack and died like 11 years later.
They killed him.
Donald Trump is still standing. And you want to know why Donald Trump is still standing? Why he goes out there and why he goes on the offense and why he doesn't, if you give them an inch, they will railroad you. They will destroy you, just like what they've done to Flynn right now, what they did to Roger Stone. Even Paul Manafort got caught up in all this crazy. Carter Page, these people ruin lives and they don't give a care.
No,
and
they
so
rejoice in
we
it.
have to stand up in the power of Almighty God and draw the line in the sand and say, if you're going to get to our president, you're going to come through me, because the Secret Service isn't doing it. The FBI is actually trying to complicit. The FBI, the CIA. I want you guys to stick with us, because this Thursday we're going to show
December
you
19th.
We're having it. We're premiering our interview with Barry Jones, author historian, on who killed JFK. Well, you guys, it was a treasonous cabal. It was a group of people.
It was a
gangsters. You had gangsters from Chicago. You had the FBI. You had the CIA. You had the military-industrial complex, and those same people are after Donald Trump.
Yes.
Because he is not part of the system. And just like JFK said, hey, you guys know what? There's a group of people out there who really are trying to control your government. These are unelected bureaucrats, the ABCs. And I'll tell you what, you guys need to go see this movie, because the media actually hates this movie. They don't like it because it makes them look like the treasonous, awful headline-grabbing people that they are.
Yeah.
Okay? And right now, there are very few people that are wanting to do the right thing. Now, Catherine Hardridge, I don't know how to say her last name, she moved to CBS. There's some honest reporting going on at CBS. Go figure.
Surprise!
There's a little bit of honest reporting going on at Fox News. You've got, Judge Cheney, you've got Sean Hannity, a little bit neurotic, but, Tucker Carlson.
Laura Ingraham.
And I'll tell you what, without those voices and without your voices and without you sharing videos like this to get it out there to say, our president didn't commit treason, I have the best news for you right now.
Give us the good news,
The
Leah.
best news is that the USA Today had a poll that showed, up until this point, Bernie Sanders was polling that he would beat Trump in election. Pete Buttigieg, all these people, Elizabeth Warren, a paperclip was beating Trump. USA Today, as left-leaning, as pro-impeachment as you can get, had a poll that said this impeachment nonsense is driving voters towards Donald Trump. Because
and the Republican Party.
You know what happened? Even when they impeached Bill Clinton, Republicans actually felt sorry for him. It shouldn't have been, but they did.
Sure.
Okay? Bill Clinton, actually, there were criminal offenses that he committed. Okay, he committed perjury. There were counts brought against him. Donald Trump, the whole point, Nancy Pelosi said this. I know Michelle's freezing, I'm cold, but it's really important.
No, it's fine.
Nancy Pelosi was asked,
why are you going so fast at this?
And she literally, with her teeth falling out, So it's not been so fast. We've been working on this for 2.5 years. It's just now we're coming 2.5 years. The American people, none of these people are thinking that the president of the United States is going to be impeached tomorrow. And guess what? Nobody gives a care. Nobody gives a care because this is the least important thing on people's minds, because they wake up every day and the economy's doing better and the stock market's up and they have their jobs and things are fine. There's no reason to impeach the president unless you just hate him, unless he's trying to expose the treasonous cabal that is out there. Okay?
And the deep state.
And so the impeachment is not against President Trump. It's against you and me and the will of the people. So I want you guys to get out there. I want you to see this movie, and I want you to say prayer tonight, because what's happening right now in our country is really awesome. It's so amazing to watch. You don't even have to do anything at this point, because like God's gonna do it. God's taking care of it. It's the pit that they dug from. Everybody's watching it unfold a year in advance. It's like, well, of course he's going to be reelected. Of course the House is going to go to the Republicans. Like, what are you people doing?
They're shooting themselves in the foot.
And what did God do to Pharaoh?
He hardened his heart.
And I think that's what's happened. The Democrats,
God, he's hard. And why does God harden hearts? Because the more he hardens hearts, the more victorious he gets shown in the end.
And I think at the end of this, God, I'm hoping and I'm praying God gets the glory for all this. Okay, so I'm praying right now for General Flynn to be exonerated, for Roger Stone to get a pardon, and for everything to fall back in line, and in my opinion, the FBI disbanded, the CIA. They've killed. They need to. If we have some sort of counterintelligence, it can't be them anymore. They've killed too many people. They need to be hung for treason. They've killed too many people. There's wars in Libya, wars in Syria.
We're not asking for violence against the CIA or the FBI. We have to put that in.
Caveat. No, but
they need to be brought to justice
people.
by people who are have authority to do so, not citizens.
You can pray for God or God. Justice.
Right.
You say, hang him high, you mean for treason.
But it all ties into this movie because we see a man whose life was destroyed
by the media and
the media and the FBI. Mm-hmm. And you have to go see this movie. You have to go share it. It's so worth watching. And actually, in the end, because we see justice done at the end of the movie,
they found the bomber.
And I'm encouraged.
Even if you know the story, watch the movie.
I'm not watching
so much more.
Absolutely watch the movie.
I'm not spoiling anything by telling you this because it's true fact.
Right.
It's true story.
So shameless plug. We want you guys to be at Masfaith3, our YouTube channel, on Thursday the 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for this eye-opening, mind-blowing, riveting interview that we did with Barry Jones. Literally blows the lid off of the same exact people.
It's a pattern
that did this. They keep doing it and they keep thinking they can get away with it. And guess what?
They're above the law.
Buck stops here. Donald Trump is going to hold these people accountable.
Who holds the CIA accountable?
No one.
Who holds the FBI accountable?
No one.
They're an unaccountable, unelected set of bureaucrats.
And up until Trump got elected, they thought that they ran
had
the
a
country.
pretty sweet
They thought that they were large march in charge.
They
just like
go
the Federal
after
Reserve, that nobody can touch them.
Exactly.
And that's why they hate it. And that's why they have to stop the 2020 election. They will stop at nothing to make sure that Donald Trump does not get elected in November of 2020.
And just one last word on the whole, the 2 counts of that they're trying to impeach him on. They're not in the Constitution. Okay,
they're not impeachable.
They're not impeaching for bribery or high crimes or misdemeanors. They've literally said, one Democrat I was watching, Tucker Carlson, said, well, he's a danger. He's a menace. He's a danger. You can't impeach a president. And in fact, our founding fathers wanted to make sure that you couldn't just go impeaching a president to overturn an election.
You said that it was a only press this button in case of an emergency. Like you're never supposed to have to use this button.
Never, ever, 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 ever.
And if it was something that's impeachable, everybody in America should know about it.
Exactly.
We all knew about Clinton. We all knew about it.
Yeah.
Now, whether you agreed or not, you can ask strangers on the streets. You can ask strangers on the streets. Most people don't even know what they're trying to impeach him on.
Yeah.
So we're going to sign up here. Kansas is probably freezing. Kansas, did you have anything to say? Yeah, but you look so nice. Go ahead. You've got to have a few words.
So what did you think of it?
That was a really powerful video. I was just looking because they were kind of shutting lights off. And the
Oh,
picture
that's
was kinda
okay.
changing colors and whatnot.
Okay. So what did you think about? You want me to,
I want you in the shot.
She wants me in the shot. So what do you think about Richard Jewell, and maybe if you could put yourself in his shoes for a second, what would you have done?
Like you said, it makes it tough for people to do the right thing. You know what I mean? Because society's kind of upside down and crazy. So
Exactly. At the end, it's not a spoiler. What are you gonna do?
obviously, people are just out on the farm somewhere, you know, and they're not at big events and concerts and whatnot. You know what I mean? Then people aren't congregated together, and then you don't have these problems.
So there's Matt's answer. Just
Well,
don't
it's
congregate
like, you know, the Tower of Babel or something, like mankind just congregating together in big cities, and, you know, that's kind of chaotic.
Yeah.
And corruption, you know.
Yeah. So what would you like? But here's the thing. Like, I put myself in Richard's shoes. You know, if I want to do the right thing, what if the FBI comes after me? What if they start going through my house? If I stand up and I do the right thing, and that's why we have to back our country, so that good people are rewarded and bad people are punished. That's what justice is all about, and that's what Jesus came to do. Reward the righteous and punish the wicked. That's what good justice, that's what Lady Liberty is supposed to be all about. And that's what I'm praying for, and that's what I'm hoping for our country. So you guys, share, like, comment, subscribe to Masfaith3 and Resistance Chicks, ring the bell for notifications.
Thank
We
you.
will find you, and you will find us. ResistanceChicks.com website. So, all right, guys, good night.
Oh, wait. God. I can't get to the cancel button. I think we're still live. Oh, Matt got it down there tight. Hang on,
I
wait.
got it.
Wait
Somebody
for
will
it.
call.
It's not going to call. Okay.
There we go.